Oh my god, never go to Birmingham. Sorry, Birmingham people. Mum's probably kill me. Ah, she hasn't got a child.
What would she know? Rules are meant to be broken.
100%! Oh my god, me and you will not get along.
Why are you telling me? I know it's bad.
Honey, you're right. You're a wise chick, whoever you are.
Oh, I used to really like you. I thought you were really nice, and now... But you've just messaged, like, no.
You know what I mean about that, don't you, girls? Your bio girls are the most dangerous ones now.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So, I posted on my Instagram the other day. It was asking about unpopular opinions. It was something I saw on Facebook a few, like, years ago, maybe. Anyway, it went crazy, had so many, and I'm gonna go through them today, and I just needed someone that's slightly opinionated, opinionated, to join me with this, because I thought if I just give my opinions, it's, you know, it's a one-way street. So I know you're very good at this. You can literally introduce yourself in all of like, you've got your line, haven't you?
Should we say 30 seconds? Hi guys, my name is Nazia. So I'm an award-winning fitness coach. I use neuroscience and fitness together to get people to fall in love with themselves, using fitness as a tool. And so far, I've done an amazing job.
She has. Do you know what? And she has an amazing personality.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I mean, you sound all polite. She's not that polite, you know. Rude. But I've always said, if I wasn't following Slimming World, I'd just come to you. But over time, I've come to realise I can probably still work with you because you cover the whole, like, mental side as well as physical side, and it doesn't really matter what plan I'm on.
No. I champion mental health and how fitness can help and getting South Asian females to fall in love with their mindset and their bodies. Using neuroscience, get people to become who they need to be. It's changing. You know your changing habits. You know your stuff. I hope so.
So well. No, she really does. Inshallah, we have to do something together about this anyway.
Definitely.
I've just blagged Nazia. Anyway, so unpopular opinions. You haven't seen any of them. I've seen all of them. There are some that are really out there, which is why I grabbed you in and I thought I need someone else here to back me. They're on the laptop, so if we keep looking that way, because obviously I use my phone to film. Let's start with mine.
Go on.
So I said, and this is unpopular opinions, remember. Also, sorry, I have to say, a lot of these are like with kids and mums and all of that as well. But
I'll give a very out of the box opinion.
Yeah.
But mum's probably kill me. Ah, she hasn't got a child.
What would she know?
We call an objective view.
Yes.
Okay.
Objective view.
So
okay. My opinion was, I don't think parents with little kids should go away on holiday without them.
That's true.
Yeah?
Yeah. It depends though.
By the way, this wasn't a safety thing, so some people were like, but you leave your kids in nursery all day. It wasn't a safety thing. Yeah. It was, for me, I can't imagine going away and having an amazing time and they're just not a part of it.
It's very important that your children grow to learn about traveling and exploring the world as well. On the other side is, if your child is 1 or 2, then it's a bit of a weird one.
I have big plans for amazing holidays, but at the moment restricted it to Europe because it's like 3-hour journey. And I feel like I'll save all that for when they're 5+ rather than, oh, I'll give them to my sister and go off on holiday.
I'm very maternal. Like, I will be like, no, I'm not leaving my child. But having said that though, I do think mums need a break.
Oh, maybe I'm just jealous.
You have to rate them because it's like, how far do you go for your own sanity and taking your kids as well? So this is a double like catch-22.
It works both ways. We've got so many to get through, so put yourself before everyone, even your children.
Ooh, that's a good one. To put yourself before anyone. Okay, fine. You have a duty of care for yourself. Fantastic. But there's a big but in terms of understanding the fine line of being selfish and selfless. There's a big difference. Love yourself first so you can give back to your family, your children, and serve them. If you're not fulfilled, if the cup isn't full, you can't do any of that.
Yeah. I think I agree with the put yourself before everyone else, except the children, because your children are dependent on you. So if you put yourself before their needs...
Be with your children, fine. Give them what they need, but you have to look after you as a mum as well, right?
But would you put your needs before theirs?
Would I eat before my children? Yeah.
Do you know what? I do a lot of things, but I've realised I don't eat before my children.
I would eat before my children.
I've never thought of it. I've never done it. But I've never actively thought, let me eat before them.
No, I would.
We'll move on. Go for it. Okay, people who complain about the British system should live somewhere with their values. So if you moan about like, oh, like in this country they don't let you blah blah blah, or in this, particularly like as a Muslim, if you feel restricted or they shouldn't show this on TV, the person saying if you don't like it, go and live somewhere else. Like,
man, even if they go to Saudi, they're gonna complain. They're going to complain about the rights of women there, what they're allowed to do, what they're allowed to wear. The people are never going to be happy. We're wired to complain.
I personally feel like living in Britain, do you think it's our compromise to make? I don't feel like everything needs to work around us. Sometimes we need to make the right, because we have chosen to live in a non-Muslim country.
I was born here. I blend in to the trees, the grass.
First and foremost, we are British. But if, in terms of being Muslim, if some of the things that happen in Britain...
When you go to Saudi Arabia, okay,
Yeah,
their sex industry is probably 10 times higher than
But it's
what it is.
hidden.
And it's hidden, yeah, exactly. They have a halal club out there, my friend. We can go halal raving. Yeah,
Let's go on. You don't always have to win an argument, just agree to disagree.
Okay.
I don't agree with that. I have to get the last word. I am so petty. I'm the youngest in my family. I'm a spoilt brat. You know, like when you're messaging, even like on DMs, on YouTube, anywhere, I will get the last word just because it makes me happy.
Yo!
I'm really pathetic.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm the complete opposite. Everybody's right.
Oh, would you? Oh,
yeah,
no,
I'm like, you're right. You know what? You're right. I'm wrong. 100%.
No, I have to get the last word.
I accept it. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's all give and take. If I know I'm right, then I'm going to stand my ground and make sure I get the last word in.
Yeah, but I wouldn't argue if I thought I was wrong. I always think I'm right. And I am always right. I'm not even joking.
Actually, you're such an ass.
Okay, we'll have to leave this here.
Go.
But I did get the last word on this one.
Okay, good.
Rules are meant to be broken.
100%.
I don't agree with that.
Yes.
I'm a real follower of rules.
Oh my god, me and you will not get along. You're like my dad. Him with the snap.
Yeah. I never crossed the yellow line on the tube station.
I broke all the rules.
No.
I will break the rules and then say, oh, excuse me, I didn't know, sorry.
Oh no, I can't break rules.
Break the rules because somebody create those rules to control us. I'm not here to be controlled. Aisha is.
The death penalty should be brought back in the UK.
Yeah, but for paedophiles and rapists, 100%.
I thought that was the case, and then I watched, have you watched on Netflix, When They See Us? 5 black boys, obviously they're men now, who were accused of a rape that they didn't do, and they ended up going to prison for many, many years before. And I know it's an exception to the rule, but I know there's lots and lots of cases like this out there where people are innocent, and imagine getting the death penalty.
Okay, fair enough.
Before I watched that, I'd have been like, yeah.
In that situation, I agree with you, but in the other side of it, it's like, I have no
They
mercy.
don't deserve to live.
Yeah, I mean, that is
for
so
what they've
harsh
done.
to say, isn't it? Let's not make paedophilia a mainstream thing that is acceptable, like they are doing.
I've read somewhere.
Yeah, I want to get into that. No,
Anyway,
no,
move on. I'll allow the crying out method because I can't be bothered.
More money should be spent on health terms than criminal justice to combat drug misuse. So more money should be spent on health teams than criminal justice to combat drug misuse. Prevention is better than cure.
I mean, that's because obviously I work for local authority. That's the way we're going with everything, adult social care, children. It is a prevention over cure model. But then how is funding into health teams a prevention model? Because you'd only need to access health if you've already done drug misuse.
I'm a bit confused with that.
Okay, let's just...
When people point out you have a spot and you already know it's the size of a mountain. Babes, I feel for you.
You know when I do because my skin's rubbish, I'm using Dermalogica now to help improve it. So I'll post screenshots and people are like, oh, your skin's really bad. And I'm like...
No, people actually tell you this?
What do you think? Why am I posting? To show that it's bad and I'm trying to improve it. Why are you telling me? I know it's bad. I specifically posted a picture to say, look at my skin, not great, working on it.
Why didn't you tell them, sis, I know my skin is bad, but your life is bad as well.
Go on, what's next?
Setting off fireworks in residential areas after 12 o'clock at night. Don't care if it's your wedding. Sis, you need to get some earplugs in. It's their wedding. They need to have fun.
They could do the fireworks at 11. They don't need to do the fireworks after midnight. I'm going to sleep. I go to sleep at 10. To be honest, they should stop it after 10. No fireworks after 10.
Should we get the death penalty on them as well? Kids under 16 should not have a phone. My daughter 13 and had it for 2 weeks and I saw a horrible change. 100% agree with this. There are 2 types of parents I've seen, right, when it comes to restaurants. One of them has a colouring book and pens and the other one has phones, tablets, iPads. And I know you're a mom and I know you're going to say, oh, it's so hard to manage them and everything. But what you do is what your children are going to follow. Hit me.
Right. I feel like technology is the world now. And at the end of the day, so long as you restrict their time and they're not on it for hours on end, it's okay.
Restriction is the key word you use.
But also, it's saying they shouldn't have a phone before when?
16.
So 16. Okay. So I decided Irfan's not going to have a phone. I gave him a brick phone. He schools a bit far from us. He was so embarrassed of his phone. He wouldn't even take it out to answer our calls. It's not even like school anymore. It's all his cousins have got the latest phones. And you do feel guilty as a parent. And like, I'm now thinking, oh, shall I? Like, some of these kids have iPhone X's.
I know, that's crazy. At a very young age, restriction is absolutely necessary what the child is doing, even for adults.
If they trust you to keep an eye on everything and log into their accounts whenever, I don't have a... Anyway.
Parents always dumping kids on others so they can live their life. Ooh.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's very unfair.
I can't do it. I can't even do it with my mum. I can't do it with so emergency situations are what I save it for. I've got family all nearby. I would never want my kids to feel like a burden on anyone else. Family are like, oh my god, they're not going to feel like a burden, blah blah blah. But I still want to save that for emergencies and never just, yeah. I
think that is unfair though, as parents. Early newlywed should always move out to their own place. 110%. There comes a time and place where you can't just be trapped in in-laws. And in-laws, funny enough, are the cause of divorces.
I guess, like, if it was your own son and he got married, and maybe it is a good thing if he just moves out straight away.
I'll be like, son, I'm not breastfeeding you anymore. Go live your life. No, our Asian parents are bad when it comes to these things.
It's true. It's actually healthier to live separate.
But that is one thing I will not compromise on when I get married, is moving in on in-laws. I'm 36. What do you want me to do? I don't even like living with my parents. What am I going to do? Go and live with strangers?
I don't have any in-laws. I don't think I'd cope, actually. So I can't comment.
I'm taking you back to memories.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop fixating on your physical appearance. Nobody cares that much about how you look. Honey, you're right.
Do you know what? I don't think about my physical appearance for other people. I really don't. All of my social media isn't really, it's kind of, for me, it's a hobby for me. I talk about everything, like my scars and my weight and everything.
And when you wake up in the morning, you actually think about how you're going to present yourself to the world. Okay, who do you want to be in that time and place? What I wear is how people are going to perceive me as well. Physical appearance does matter, actually, to an extent, but you got to do it for yourself. It's a bother to look after yourself. You can't go out looking like a homeless person when you're not homeless, I'm afraid. So, you know, it's a here and there. And about people not caring, people do actually care sometimes. They do.
Other people?
Yeah, other people do judge.
I've been told, like, actually, when you walk into a room, like even to deliver a presentation or anything, people already judge how you're going to do it within the first 10 seconds, and that's only by looking at you.
Unpopular with culture, men should cook and clean too. Nothing differentiates them. Real men do that. Yeah. What does your husband do? Does he do all of that stuff?
I've always said I'm the man and he's the woman of the relationship. No, really, with the kids, with the housework, everything. The only thing he doesn't do is cook.
Okay.
And that's because I never taught him. Because when we argue, he can't touch my food. He's gonna watch this. I'm sure he's gonna watch this.
In this day and age where couples have to work to feed their family and stuff, it's only fair that both husband and wife, whatever relationship you're in, take the roles equally in the house, the household chores. That's not saying that men and women are equal, by the way. It's just helping your spouse. That's it.
Yeah. But I have to also say that sometimes the husband's family makes it really difficult for him to take on that role because they intentionally, in many cases I've seen, embarrass him and make comments like, oh, you've become a woman, and it's so annoying. Yeah. But anyway,
okay, whatever. People should stop asking couples when they will have kids or if they plan to have more.
100%. Never question anyone ever about when they're getting married, when they're having kids, unless they like bring up the subject themselves.
There's a beautiful saying, do not speak about your children when somebody else can't have children. Do not talk about your wealth when somebody is struggling with money. Do not talk about how much food you've eaten when somebody has got no food to eat. Always remember that. Don't gloat about your stuff as well, and don't intervene in other people's life when it's got nothing to do with you. There's a fine line. That person could have had about 10 miscarriages or whatever, you know. People have different circumstances. So I think, I agree with that. When are you going to get married? When are you going to have kids? When are you going to buy a house?
Just leave them alone. What do you care?
Mind your own business.
Yeah.
Asian people don't know how to mind their own business though.
CCTVs all over the place.
I agree with your opinion. I don't think homeschooling works in the long run.
Okay, I never gave any opinion about homeschooling, so they must have got confused there.
I'm doing homeschooling to my kids.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just too lazy to do homeschooling. I just don't think I'd have it in me to learn how to work it all out. I don't know, but I don't have an opinion on it. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm happy with people that homeschool and admire parents that homeschool. I just don't think it's something I could do.
I just wouldn't be teaching my child maths. I don't know how to do maths.
How far would you go then with homeschool?
I think there's I'll get tutors to come in maybe if I don't know any of the subjects.
But I mean, how long? Until the kids what? How old?
Secondary school?
Really? No.
Would I even send my child to school now?
See, I know that I'd homeschool and I'd just sleep in bed and just tell them to get on.
You're an absolute no. You wouldn't do that.
Well, you're just at home with them. You can do whatever. I'd just wake up late.
I will take them to trips, the farm, and teach about the animals, take them to the zoo. People who use their mobile phones when driving should be banned for at 4 months. You know
for
what?
At least 4 months.
Yeah, should be banned for at 4 months. But I get what you're saying. People who use their mobile phones whilst driving should be banned. You know what? I really feel strongly for that because I used to do, you know, the texting back in the days.
Yeah.
You were able to do it before because you didn't have to look at your phone. Nowadays, it causes a lot of accidents. Deaths as well.
And you go to look at one, because everyone's so active on their phone now, you go to look at one really quick thing, another notification comes up, something else. There is no quick glance at your phone. Just put it away. It's too risky.
Your brain does not multifunction while you're trying to do this, look here, look there, and then you're on the phone.
Yeah.
Don't do
And
it.
I feel like until that ban is really harsh, like in terms of how they said, everyone's just going to carry on anyway.
I agree.
So.
100%. You're a wise chick, whoever you are. Meat and chicken is just respected and eaten too much. Meat and chicken, you know. I think, yes, again, there's a beautiful quote in the hadith and the Quran. I keep saying hadith and Quran because I don't know, and people like out there might just gun me down, so I'm going to say hadith and Quran because I'm not sure which one, so please be careful when you come back. And he said,
a quote and you don't know where it's from or anything.
I know. Do not make your stomach a graveyard for animals. And this is why in Islam we have such a beautiful guideline. Keep a space, a third for air, water, food, and whatever it is.
And also our Prophet used to really restrict his meat consumption. It was
once
like a luxury.
Yeah, it was once a week.
And now for us, it's like just I have way too much meat and chicken.
Using your phone when you're meeting up with your people, I'm giving you my
What?
Using your mobile phone when you met up with your friends or family, I've given you my time. I expect the same back. You go first because I got a lot to say on this.
Okay, I agree fully, and I'm trying to be a lot more conscious of it, of not using the phone specifically when but I find I'll make the effort, but the next person's on their phone, so then I think stuff it, and then I get back on mine.
So I have a rule when I'm with my friends, right? I'm always on social media, it's part of my work. But when I'm with, family, I need to work a bit more on that because I'm like there, but I'm not there. But when it comes to friends and family, I get it. Everybody has a job, they got to be here and there. But if you're constantly on your phone and I'm sat there talking to you, my pet hate
I'd never do that.
Yeah, when I'm talking to you and you're on your phone, you're not listening to me. You better fix up and do you know who I am?
Do you know who she is?
Like, do you know who she is? Like,
do you know who I am?
Yeah, put that phone away. Like now, I'll take that phone away. But so I agree with that 100%. Not beating around the bush, saying how it is, and not giving two F's about how direct I am or can be.
Yes. So honestly, I understand that people. I think my friend told me this. She said you come across as really nice on social media. Someone will message something quite rude to me, so I'll respond back quite a just direct message.
Me too.
And then they'll come back to me with, oh, I used to really like you. I thought you were really nice. And now, but you've just messaged like, no.
The best one that I get is, oh, sister, you're a Muslim. You don't have a hijab on. I go cutthroat. And I've ranted about this. I'm very savage. I'm very fiery. I don't take people for face value. Why are you going to talk shit about different things to people and expect them to be nice? Nobody's nice on this planet, by the way. Everybody has two sides.
Yeah.
It's how we show up.
I'm not going to take rubbish from anyone. People shouldn't be surprised. I am going to stand up for myself.
I wish I had long nails now. I wanted to go babes.
Oh, well, I definitely can't.
We are from east of London. We were made different.
It sticks, doesn't it?
Yeah, they taught us how to fight. They taught us how to fire back. So that shit is quite hard to get rid of. We have to fire back. Am I allowed to swear? Agreeing with cousin married my auntie's son. Now mom don't speak to her. I shouldn't. I'm going straight to her for laughing. So basically she agreed to marry her cousin. Okay, that's her auntie's son. That's her first cousin. Now her mom doesn't speak to her in-law, basically.
Okay.
Sticky. That's sticky.
Responded to this one and I said, because of the genetic risks of disabilities and things like that, it's probably better to avoid. And someone came back straight away and said, how could you? Because obviously in Islam it is allowed to marry your cousin. Then I posted that up and said, I'm not very informed on the subject. What do other people think? I'll be honest, 80% of the people that came back that had experienced it confirmed that the child has a disability. The other 20% kind of said it is allowed in Islam, just if there is a specific genetic concern within the family, then obviously if two people have it and they're cousins, there's more risk. But otherwise, it just went on and on and on, and then I stopped and thought, I just need to shut up now.
Yeah, so basically her mum is not speaking to the son's mum anymore, so they're two sisters. So if there's going to be conflict of marrying your children into the family, Einstein says no. I've seen myself getting married to any of my cousins, mainly because they are, I'm not going to say it. Okay, they're all lovely. More money should be spent on health tea. No, we've said that.
Okay.
I don't think women should abandon themselves just because they're married and have kids.
And then I think she carried on with maintain yourselves.
Don't look like crap and then complain because your husband ignores you. Yeah. You know what? There is truth in this. I think a lot of Asian females have been conditioned to think as soon as they have children or they're in this family situation, it's the guilt trip, the shame that comes with looking after children in their family. They take the whole responsibility. As females, we're naturally givers. So sometimes just sit back and think, what do I need for myself to nourish myself? It's okay. But a woman should never ever abandon herself, because when she abandons herself, she rejects parts of herself that needs nourishing and self-love. And then, yeah, look good. When I get married, listen, I'm going to be doing the highlighter here, popping here.
Give it a week. That opinion has put all the pressure on women. But at the end of the day, when you have a child, like I had Irfan, obviously 14 years ago, after an emergency section, I let go fully. I looked a state. You're recovering, you've got a new child, and I feel like actually this should be like, people need to step up and support the woman more so she can look after herself.
It's not our responsibility as women to make sure we look a certain way because our man's going to go and chase the next abaya.
You idiot.
You know what I mean about that, don't you, girls? Your abaya girls are the most dangerous ones now. Smoking should be banned in the street and public parks. First of all, shall I say what I'm thinking?
Go on.
No, you go first.
I was just wondering where they'd smoke them. That was all. A smoker, as they're walking, they get the urge. So then, what would they do if they can't, like, if they can't smoke in the street and the public parks? I understand, like, just don't smoke, but I'm just thinking of the smoker. Where would they go then?
I think whoever wrote this should not be able to breathe outside.
Strong. Okay, I'm not that bothered.
But then, you know, the argument on that is it's quite ridiculous. You know why? That's like saying people shouldn't be allowed to do anything outside. I mean, be considerate who you're smoking next to and everything. I get it. But come on. I think smokers get really a lot of...
bad.
Yeah. And that's an addiction people have that we need to look at as well. Being factual with kids, don't tell them they're adopted when they're not.
My sister used to tell me this.
I know.
Can I just say, she ruined my life for a long time when she said my mum and dad found me in a dustbin. It broke me.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, on the being factual with kids, obviously not everything I can take the little ones out with, so I go out with Irfan. I do give a white lie and be like, oh, I'm taking Irfan to school, or I'm taking Irfan to the doctors. And then, like, am I meant to tell him on the truth? Because I just feel so guilty to be like, oh, mum is just going out for a fun day out with her. This opinion, I'm not even going to let you, like...
Her Dunkin' biscuits and tea shouldn't be allowed.
I block them.
Dunkin' biscuits and tea shouldn't be allowed. No. Dunk your biscuits, people.
Dunk.
Dunk. Do you come to someone's house unannounced? It shouldn't be illegal. Asians do that 100%.
So I'm the sort of person, I'll only tidy up when someone's coming around.
Me too.
This house did not look like this an hour ago.
Oh wow.
People come on time and people come with notice.
Yeah.
Or don't come.
I think it's just bad not coming to my house.
Or just don't come.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't come round.
100% agree. I think Bengalis have this horrible there's no, you know, like respecting other people's space. They come knocking on the door at 11 o'clock, like, hello, I'm going to sleep. Like, do you not see? I don't open the door.
I don't know. Maybe we're getting a bit rubbish with generations. Like, that was a thing before, wasn't it? Just turn up, and now it's like phone before you come.
Hello, we're modern families now.
Yes.
Modern day people.
We do things.
We sleep. London seems a terrible place to live. Sorry, in my opinion.
Oh, please.
Actually.
Oh my God! I love London. I will never ever leave London unless I can't afford it anymore.
Actually, London is very nice to see.
Oh, good. Do you know what? Someone really funny actually responded to that. Get it, cause it was someone from Birmingham that said.
Oh my God! Never go to Birmingham. Sorry, Birmingham people. Sorry, it's a horrible place. Birmingham is. Mothers should not work, unless they're in poverty.
So rubbish.
Mothers should not work. Do you know mothers, statistically speaking, come down with more depression, and suicide rates are probably higher in mums staying at home because they don't get to go out and socialize with other people. Work for them is, for most of the mums that I know, it's like an outlet. Why am I gonna not work when I've spent most of my life working?
Mothers should not work unless in poverty. Are we
that
even
is
going to
such a-
justify it? I'm just moving on from this one.
No, I want your opinion on this.
I can't imagine not working, but at the same time, I have so much respect and admiration for mums that are at home because they're working too.
That is a full-time job.
I just don't have an opinion. Some things, I just feel like just respect the decision and move on. I just don't sit there and think, oh, this person's a stay-at-home mum, so they don't, or oh, this person goes to work, so they don't. What does it concern you? That's why I don't even justify it.
Unless in poverty, love, we ain't living in the 1920s here.
I get so much satisfaction from going to work.
Cousins
Oh, we've
shouldn't.
moved that.
We've done this. Cousins shouldn't do anything. Newlyweds being invited to tons of dinner parties is bullshit. People should give them time.
No, what?
I think that is such a beautiful tradition to keep up with.
Yeah, I love, like,
I can't
I
wait.
never think I'm putting a newly married I never think I'm putting a newly married couple out by inviting them. I think I'd be rude by not inviting them. That thought has never even occurred to me. If I got married and someone didn't invite me,
I'd be so upset.
yeah.
Yeah, forget you, man. Anyway, baby showers are stupid. Are they?
I've never had one because no one's ever organised me one.
Should we do it for you
What, now?
Yeah.
I don't think it's allowed religiously, is it? Like, you're predicting that everything's definitely going to go right by celebrating. But you're kind of celebrating your pregnancy, not the birth.
I'm definitely gonna have baby showers when I get pregnant.
You just want every event, every occasion,
All about
every
me.
dawat.
all about me.
People are going to suffer when she gets married.
Big weddings are actually rubbish and create tons of drama. I agree with this one, you know.
I just think it's their choice. I don't mind if someone has a really cute small nikah and if someone goes all out and has an amazing lavish wedding. If I had a choice, I'd do the lavish wedding any day.
If I had a choice, I'm doing the nikah.
You only get married once.
If I'm only getting married once, I'm doing the nikah only. I tell you why, because
What, like really small,
yeah,
intimate?
100%.
I don't recognise 80% of the people at my wedding.
yeah,
Whatever.
I mean, I have this thing about big weddings. It's not rubbish, everybody's individual choice and everything, but we spend at least about an average about 50 grand on that day feeding other people. I'm not about feeding other people. It's my big day. I do it as I want to do it, and I think we have a lot of pressure in this as well.
Yeah,
About
I wouldn't.
showing face.
Basically, don't do what you can't afford.
It's all in perspective, okay? All in perspective. I love this. Holier than thou people need to focus on themselves.
Perfect.
And alright, you go, take it.
So these are probably the people who, when I set up a selling page to get rid of some good quality stuff that I had, they were like, sis, why don't you think about giving it to charity? If I go out and buy something and post a video on it, people are like, sis, you should consider giving it to charity. I give to charity. No, I don't even need to justify. Like, go and give to charity on my behalf if it makes you feel better, but stop, like, no, I don't even know where to start. It really frustrates me. Like, there's advice and then there's just saying something because it makes you feel more.
Everybody's like religious. Everybody knows religion, like thingy. I have a beautiful example of this actually. So there was this meeting I went to and it was Zuhur time, and I said to the person who was in the meeting with me, I said, listen, give me 5 minutes and go and pray. And it was outstanding what he said afterwards, and I get it a lot oh my God, I never thought you'd be the type of person to pray.
Oh,
okay, and
God.
I get it. I don't wear a scarf. I'm in my sports outfits. I wear whatever.
But even then, to make a comment like that,
and it's a representation of what we think is holy and what we think isn't holy. Like, I pray my 5 prayers every day when possible. But always, I'm not gonna rant and rave about that to show them people I'm holy and everything.
Yeah.
So when people come back with like comments like, "Oh, sister, wear a scarf," and you're not a Muslim, or they give me religious advice, I have to check in with myself first and then see who's giving me the advice. Do you see? And it pisses me the heck off, because you're not doing half the things you're supposed to be doing. You're not even practicing what you're preaching about. So unless you're Yasmin Mojahed, or did I even say her name right, or Mufti Menk, no.
Women should work so they can get away from the house, kids and husband. 100%. Love work. People are like, oh, do you miss the kid? I don't miss the kids.
Most men are dogs. Wow. No, that's not true actually. I have a lot of healthy gentlemen around me.
Yeah, some are, but not most.
I would say most of the guys I have in my life are not dogs.
Yeah.
And it's your belief that makes you say that, because you had one bad time with one man. Yeah. There are a billion men out there. So you're telling me all the men on this planet are dogs? Your dad is a dog, your brother's a dog? No. Let's be real here. I hate statements like this.
Yeah.
Because that's like belief that you carry on. Yeah, you carry that belief, and then what happens in your head every time you meet a guy, he's a dog.
It impacts your relationship.
Yeah, it does. True. It's a very bad way of thinking about this. That young children should go to bed early. Under 5 needs to be asleep at 8 p.m. latest.
I was really strict with Irfan. He used to go to bed at 6:30. But by the time Iman came, it became 8. And then by the time Inaya came, just about 10 o'clock. I was very strict with my first in every way, but you let go by the 3rd.
Oh, you're poor elder.
I know.
I'm the eldest child, man. I don't know what time my parents put me to sleep, but anyway. Unpopular with elders. It isn't a daughter-in-law's responsibility to look after someone else's parents or family. I love you. I don't know who you are, but I love you, because this is very true. You're not a nurse. You didn't qualify as a maid. Why are you going to go and marry somebody to look after his parents?
There are some women that look forward to that whole daughter-in-law thing and enjoy like looking after in-laws. But probably not the majority.
No, the blood just drained out of my face. Huh?
No, really, there are. I've got friends. Maybe they wouldn't say the same now that they've actually gone into the situation, but they were kind of looking forward to being like, how they consider it like housewifey and looking after in-laws and Star Plus and...
You know, all my marriage proposals that used to come to me, I had a few actually. How do you see yourself in the marriage? I'm like, working. They were like, well, I want a wife that can look after my parents. And my response, and remember I'm 24, 25, I go, do I look like a nurse to you? 100% I would say, do I look like a nurse to you?
Yeah, no, that's just completely
wrong.
It should always be the woman's choice.
If as a woman I want to be a homemaker and not work, I should be able to do it without everyone criticizing.
Yeah, like it's their choice.
Moving on. Women should be allowed to marry men as much as 10 years younger. I would never marry somebody 10 years younger than me.
I'd never do it, but if you want to do it,
no,
I don't have a
maturity
problem
levels in men are 10 times.
Yeah, women are 5 years ahead of men in terms of maturity. So I feel like a 5-year gap is perfect.
Kids under 15 should not walk alone on the street or be out with friends.
Some of my best memories were playing out.
Yeah.
And now our kids don't.
What year were you born?
84.
So we're more or less the same age. We had the best of our childhood, you know.
Just playing out. It was so... Like, what do kids now have to release their energy? They've got to go to organised activities, Saturday morning, blah, blah, blah. I used to play out all hours of the day.
Till the street lights came on, that's when we knew it was home time. We had no concept of time. I miss those days. 10p for Freddo and 10p for Freddo. 1p sweets. Do we even get 1p sweets anymore?
Well, now we know they're all haram.
Holding your baby bump, I read this on your thing actually. Holding your baby bump in every picture to show you're pregnant when it's already obvious.
Oh, it annoys me so much. I don't know why it annoys me. Things shouldn't annoy me. I'm a strong believer of let everyone do what they want. Don't let it bother you. Just do your thing. But that bothers me.
Does it?
Every freaking pic. Holding the belly like that and holding the belly like that. Every single Instagram pic for the duration of their pregnancy is them holding the bump we know you're pregnant. My pregnancy pics were literally of me just getting on with life, holding my kids. I mean, I wasn't on Instagram for my pregnancy, but I've never, like, maybe one I'd hold my bump and that's it.
Forgive but never forget.
Yes.
Forgiveness is a big thing. Time will only allow you to forget, huh?
I don't know if it's right or wrong, but that's me.
Yeah.
I forgive quickly, but I don't forget.
I learned how to forgive, and it's a hard process when you've been betrayed, when you've been when your trust has been abused, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, true.
But it is something that we got to learn. You should never ever. Oh, I love this question.
I got this day before yesterday.
You should never ask an overweight woman if pregnant.
Overweight woman if pregnant. Yeah, don't do it. Don't ask anyone if they're pregnant unless you know for 110%. I nearly died once because we went to an invite and my mum said to me, oh, her over there, she's pregnant. When everyone said congratulations, she said, it's not me, it's my sister. That feeling for her and for me doesn't need to happen. Never, like my friend day before yesterday, to be fair, I was at home in a Bangladeshi leski and, you know, she said to me, are you expecting, babe? Shut up. It was such an awkward situation for her, for me. I let her off because she's a good friend. But oh my gosh.
Oh, babe.
Don't do it.
Oh, can I have my opinion now? Or shall I just...
No, go on.
I mean, oh no, like...
No, go on. I've said my thing. I'm breathing now.
Okay.
I'm going to breathe for a bit.
Whew. Look. I don't know if I'm going to die now.
What are you going to... You can't justify it.
I'm scared.
Go on, say it.
I'm scared.
I'm now interested to hear.
Look, I've got into trouble on the train asking females if they need a seat, okay? Because I couldn't look, please, calm down. That's right. You can't tell nowadays. I'm not disrespecting overweight females, by the way. Please don't kill me. Like, sometimes when you're on the train, you can have a misjudgment of who's pregnant and who's not, especially when you've never been pregnant. You don't know what a pregnant baby looks like. Excuse me, madam, would you like a chair? Would you like my seat? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh shit.
They have a badge or they'll ask
Some of them
you.
don't. And sometimes, one time, I'll never forget, I was walking up to the gym and I saw this friend from school, right? And she was like quite a big girl, and I'm like, she's newly married as well, so I assumed in my head that she was pregnant.
Oh my god, you are of the worst
so
kind.
I said to her, how many months are you? And she said, no, it's just my dinner. I'm like,
oh.
like, okay, maybe some people don't do it on purpose and it's just a misjudgment.
Just don't do it and then you'll never not do it on purpose.
I don't do it. No, I don't do it anymore, people.
Good.
I don't offer nobody in my seat anymore. I just close my eyes and pretend I'm sleeping. Eating hotki, satni and meat curry together doesn't make you a jungli.
So I didn't know what jungly meant, and then people clarified it's like, is it crazy? Like when you're crazy.
Like a bush person?
So she's basically, okay, so she's basically saying by mixing this dry fish curry and meat curry together doesn't make you crazy. It's actually quite nice.
It's actually quite nice.
It does make you crazy.
It's nice though. Have you ever tried it?
You're a jungly. And you're a jungly too.
Okay. Okay then. People who say, oh my god, you're so skinny, don't you eat? Don't like the word skinny. Don't body shame. You're body shaming. I think, yeah,
body shaming works both ways.
Yeah, 100%. I work with clients that are anorexic to the obese people, and I think neither of them like being told, hey, you are like morbidly obese, and hey, you're like, wow, so skinny. Telling somebody they're skinny is not a compliment, by the way.
No.
It's not.
Skinny isn't a complimentary word. Slim might be, but not skinny.
I actually agree with that. Body shaming is a big thing now out there, but it's your duty to look after your health, because if you live in a toxic body, whether you're skinny or obese, I believe both can be toxic. You live in a toxic mindset and you have to work on both, not just one. Okay? Stop fully segregating weddings. It's a halal place for young people to meet someone. How come I haven't met anyone then, huh?
I don't think segregated weddings work, because it's just us mums that suffer because we've got the little ones. The hubbies use it as a reason to disappear off the face of the earth because they're in the men's section. And yeah, at the end everyone mixes together anyway when the bride and groom comes together. So I am yet to see an official segregated wedding. But what I do like, and I know not all places can accommodate, is where it's segregated and then there's a family place as well.
Because when we're out and about, we have to see the opposite gender anyway.
I know, like some of them say, but it gives us a chance to take off our hijabs and our hair looks nice. But I am yet to go to a wedding where I've been able to take off my hijab. The photos don't then just end up with the family, which includes men, or you know, nah, it just, I can't take off my hijab anyway because it's just too risky. So I'd rather it was just mixed.
People are born from their parents, not for their parents. Hate nosy siblings too. So I get this. Yeah, I get this. Because as Asian people, we have this guilt-ridden idea of we have to do everything for our parents. So let's give you an example. If your mum says, I want you to become a doctor, you're living for them. You're not living for yourself. And I had this issue as well. Being a personal trainer, it wasn't the norm. I broke all the narrative. I broke the stereotypes. It was hard for me to actually satisfy my parents at the initial stages. So, I mean, it's very hard for a child to do something that's different from tradition and what the society expects from you. And I agree with you on this one, because as children actually struggle with mental health, trying to meet the expectations of our parents. Love your parents, care for them, be there for them, but you're not living for them.
I don't really know. I don't think our parents, well, my parents have put so much expectation on me, so I can't really relate to them.
We should never question someone's weight. Really? We should actually. I'm sorry. If somebody's about to drop dead and have a heart attack, imagine having a heart attack because your heart stops beating because you're overweight, or you're anorexic, or you're super skinny.
But they must already know, right?
But some people are in denial.
Well, if you're about to have a heart attack, or you're morbidly obese, or you're morbidly anorexic, how helpful is it for someone to point it out to you?
You know, I tell you something, right? I'm a very compassionate human being when it comes to my line of work. And there are some clients that keep making the same old excuses again and again and again. And it's the excuses that trap you in this body. I can't lose weight. I can't make changes. You can, but you haven't been told the right information of how to do it. So sometimes when these clients come through the door, I'm there, sat there, giving them a lecture.
But that's different because they've come to you already for help.
And no, you shouldn't just go up to anyone and say, hey,
I guess
by the
I
way,
just feel like someone would come to you if they wanted the help. So there's no point in telling someone.
I think a good friend or a good person around you will tell you to make those changes.
Actually, my sister is always very honest with me, and I actually respect that. So she'll tell me, okay, you're putting on a bit too much now.
The colour contact lenses look horrible.
So I had that Domini shoot thing. So for that, I did have some like brown contact lenses. And flip, it makes you look amazing.
I have no opinion on this. Whatever makes people happy.
So long as it's like the next colour from your eye colour, so it's not too out there, it can look really nice.
Men are better drivers than women. Can you drive?
Yeah.
Are you a good driver?
My husband's better.
I do think men are kind of...
Oh my god, yeah! I really do.
Sorry, girls.
I think women are safer, but men are more confident.
Yeah.
And that makes a difference. And women... Oh, it's really generalising, but majority, let's say majority, I truly believe majority of men are better drivers than women.
You know, when I passed my driving, like years ago, I said, that's another hazard on the road. And I was a hazard, man. I'm thinking our brains at the spatial awareness kind of thing. Oh.
Spatial awareness. I just can't tell if I'm going to get through that narrow. Oh.
Husbands should be more interested in the mother of the kids than the actual kids.
So, I feel like that's wrong, but my husband does put me before the kids, and it actually annoys me because I don't think they should.
That's kind of cute though.
He lets me pick out like what I want first, and then the kids, and then him.
I think that is so adorable. For some reason, I like that.
Talking about this with my friend, if I've created that because I'm a spoilt brat and he knows that if I don't get first choice, there will be consequences. I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, he does. But it annoys me because I want him to prioritise the kids.
I think a husband can either make a woman flourish or he can bring her down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me, I would love it if my husband was to give me more attention. Yeah, be there for the kids, 100%.
Yeah.
But shower me first.
I think as parents, kids, after you have kids, they become the priority. So...
My kids are not going to be priority. My money is my money, hubby money is my money, and my money is not hubby money.
Pretty much.
I like this. My money is my money. Stay-at-home moms think they're better than working moms. Hello. Why not?
What?
Why not?
It really annoys me when one thinks they're better than the other. No one's... Yeah. No.
I do feel sorry for some stay-at-home moms.
But a lot of them choose and they love it.
Okay, if you love it, then khalas.
Yeah.
Khalas. At least mothers should at least attempt to breastfeed. I've never done breastfeeding.
If you said you had, I'd be worried.
Family will be worried as well.
I think because it says attempt to, I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to. And if you can't, you can't.
Okay, I don't know, so I can't say.
And that is the last one. We've covered so many. I thought we wouldn't be able to get through half of these, and we've done them all.
Do you have an unpopular opinion?
I told you mine.
Which
the
one?
holiday one. That
Oh.
parents. Do you have one?
I don't know. Like, I disagree with a lot of things.
Go on. Your biggest unpopular opinion.
I believe, right, God made man for a reason and God made woman for a reason, right? There's things that a man cannot do that a woman can, and there are things that a woman can't do that a man can do biologically. And that's my opinion on the unpopular opinion that I don't want to dig any further.
You didn't go into it enough.
Yeah,
for
because
it to
I'm gonna
be
get all the
unpopular.
I'm gonna get all the feminists of my case, aren't I?
Do you mean like men should hold the doors open?
100%. Chivalry has never died in my world, right?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
treat-
funny because
yeah.
we say they shouldn't, but then we kind of expect it.
I think new wave Western feminism has spoiled a lot of things for us females as well. That we have to take on the roles of both a man and a woman, and we've lost how to be a woman and how to be treated like a woman. And men don't know how to treat a woman like a woman because they think that we're seeking equality and all that kind of stuff. Honey, no. Open my door. Open the car door. We are on a wrap.
Yay! I can't believe we got through all of those.
I know.
I'm so tired of giving my opinion now.
Me too. That was hard work. That was a lot of
Yeah,
opinions.
it
But come
was.
and follow me on Fitness Reborn.
But yes,
UK.
tag her Instagram, follow her, because if nothing else, I wake up every day and look at her stories and just feel so much better about myself.
We're gonna train soon.
Yeah, I don't always message you, but I really, really do.
I love
you. post good stuff.
Thank you. I love your stories as well, man. They give me life. They give me life, honestly. Sin. Not the sin. Just,
My stories aren't just sin.
I'm joking. I love seeing your lifestyle. It's an insight of what it's like to be a mum. A working mum.
Why do we have to do this every
Because
time?
all these opinions.
We're done. Look after yourselves. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome salam.
Why do you keep doing